For Dow, we certainly have a stratified crisis management system and incident management system. So critical events happen every day, all over the place, and they're normally managed as we would prefer at the lowest level possible. So that could be anything from a disruption to the supply chain that impacts a site through severe weather. It could be external activity, just being in proximity to whether it's an episode of violence or those types of things. So all of those have to be managed at the appropriate level. We have criteria to scale that, right? So you can get to the point where regions in whole are impacted at least to some level. And so you have to have your systems arranged so that they can scale for support. I think that's an area that we're challenging ourselves to be more effective in. At the end of the day, it's the Dow Chemical Company, not the Dow Emergency Services and Security Company. We really need to touch the interest of our business leaders and our stakeholders. We have to make sure that we're aligned to their business objectives in regions and countries, in sites, locations, and globally, or else we're not bringing the return on investment. I almost often say that we're an insurance policy, but we have to know what we're insuring for, right? So just having us there isn't enough. We have to derive what those business impacts could be given certain scenarios, and we have to orient ourselves and our services to make sure that we can bring the right level of action at the appropriate time to diminish those risk concerns. Try to be the collaborator in chief. Look at these different organizational boundaries and test them and see where the overlap, the good overlap is within the company, and put yourself and your counterparts in that space and achieve a level of collaboration that brings real value to the company. We're in the early stages of Everbridge implementation, and we're looking at KPIs. It's actually one of the nice things about this event is that you're able to share key performance indicators that other users have brought into their approach. For us, we'll be looking at the speed with which we're learning about critical events and the ability for the software and the other related tools to bring us to that point where the decisions are made or the action is taken. So being able to streamline that entire spectrum, that's going to bring the real value.